Okay, here we are in City Heroes Video Tours. We're going to be talking here about Null the Gull in this video, and some of the options that the bird hero offers. He's been up here for a long time, since Homecoming started, and he's got some nifty features, including making your alignment change a lot faster. You could always still change your alignments the old-fashioned way by doing tip missions and alignment missions. Perfectly fine. But for those in a hurry, you can click the bird. But if you're in Ouroboros mode or Architect mode or Task Force mode, you can't talk to them. So we do this. Okay, there we are. Okay, so never mind these first two options. That's just jibber jabber, blither blather with the bird. Don't need to do that. Let's go to Who Are You? Can you make me more powerful? Select it again, and then you say you're sure. And this would give you a badge called Gullible. I've already got it on this character. It's for turning yourself into a bird. It's only for a few minutes. It will wear off. But there it is right there, Gullible. Now, it does wear off after a couple minutes, but you can also go, what can you do? Send me to a different place. Choose either one. And you're back to normal a little bit quicker. Take the portal, and we should pop out of the back of that truck right where the bird's at. Or sometimes we don't. And sometimes it puts you over here instead. Okay. That's fine too. It's happened either way. Yep. Alright, so now let's talk to the bird again. And just for grins, we'll go back to bird mode. Now you could say, help, I can't move, but that's just dialogue and nothing else. So let's go to what can you do. This is where you can alter how speed boost affects your character. Usually that's an option people skip, but that's up to you. Group travel powers. There we are, group fly. This character has made himself immune to group fly. That way someone else's group fly power won't affect this character. You can do the same for team teleport. I usually skip that since team teleport is seldom taken. Mystic Fortune. This character's already made it where it's automatically rejected. I could set it back to default where I can be asked or make it to auto accept. Now let's go to where it can disable the pop-up tray that would appear when your power turns on. This tray right here. I could switch off this tray. However, the tray has been shown to have its uses with other powers that you get on certain missions, so we're not going to tamper with that. And one moment. And as you can see, it does wear off, and you switch back from being a bird into normal form. And for grins, I'm going to go back into bird again. Now let's go to alignment. You don't need to be in bird form to do this. I'm just doing it for grins. Let's say you want to become a villain. Click that. There's badges there for shifting into red side mode. Some contacts are opened up. Let's go again. And there's a rogue alignment coming up. There's another badge for turning rogue. Let's go back to the blue side as a vigilante. There we are. Some more badges have dinged. And shift. Okay. So we've just covered all the badges you can get for changing your alignments. However, that's just for the initial change of alignment. These are it right here. This is for turning into a hero, vigilante, rogue, and villain. And then here's the one for turning red side in the first place. And then this is for going back to blue, and this is also for shifting from red back to blue, or from blue to red and back again. Yeah. But there's 4 other badges, and here's one of the 4 right now. This is for maintaining your hero alignment for a week, a literal week. It's real time, not game time. So to get those badges, you have to maintain each of the alignments for a week. Clock starts as soon as you shift the alignment. If you change alignments, that stops the clock, and then the clock starts with a fresh 7 days if you switch back to that alignment. Since I've already got the hero alignment one, I'll start the clock for a week of real time on the vigilante alignment, but that's alright. You could always work those badges at the same time as you do the day job badges, so works out the same. Null used to have some other options for tracking Dimensional Warder badge, but that's been gone. It's been replaced by the Badge Tracker leaderboard. Now let's see here. Here's another something that they added, this little pile of blarf. Keep clicking it till you drop, and you get the Nutrient Rich badge for having blarf fed upon you. And also repaired badge, so it looks like I got myself a little progress on another badge set too. So that's not so bad. And that blarf thing, that's a one-time only thing. Once your character does that, you really don't need to see blarf ever again. Until your next character. And then over here we got the vendor where you can reclaim your prisms into costumes or convert unstable aether into prisms. This is for buying an accolade badge that controls your prism costume powers, and then here is the prism costume powers themselves. Some crafting tables. The vault, which by the way, this area here covers a day job, but we'll do that in a separate video. Here we have the ever-classic Pocket D VIP Lounge that was introduced back on live with the Pocket D teleport power, which has since been long converted into long-range teleport. The Tailor. It's a nice quiet place to park your characters, though. Alright, well. That's going to be a cut and a print and a wrap for this. You know, you got to see how Null the Gull works for those that didn't already know. Feel free to like and subscribe as always. I'll see you on the next vid, and of course, as always, go turn your computer off and go outside and play.